DC Films head tried to silence Ray Fisher's Justice League accusations. Justice League star Ray Fisher says the DC Films president called him in an attempt to get him to not mention Geoff Johns and his on-set abuse allegations. Cyborg actor Ray Fisher says that DC Films president Walter Hamada called him in an attempt to get him to not mention Geoff Johns and his Justice League on-set abuse allegations. Fisher saw his role significantly cut in the theatrical version of Justice League that was completed by Joss Whedon following Zack Snyder's resignation from the film due to a family tragedy. Snyder has repeatedly said that Fisher is the emotional heart of his cut, something that is not the case in the theatrical version. Earlier this year, Fisher accused Whedon of gross and abusive behavior on the set of the Justice League reshoots, an allegation that is now being officially investigated. The tweet where he made the allegations against Whedon also mentioned Geoff Johns and Jon Berg. At the time, Johns was the chief creative officer at DC Entertainment and a producer on Justice League, while Berg was the head of DC Films, a position currently held by Walter Hamada, who replaced him after the bad performance of Justice League at the box office. Now, Fisher has added more fuel to the fire, tweeting that the president of DC Films, clearly referring to Hamada, called him after he made the first public allegation against Whedon and asked him not to implicate Johns in the abuse. He says that Hamada tried to throw Whedon and Berg under the bus but asked the actor to relent on Johns. Fisher ends by saying that he won't, adding a greater than E at the end of the caption, an abbreviation of his common saying Accountability Entertainment. The new allegation is interesting, if true, as it means that even after Fisher made his accusation, DC was trying to cover it up, at least partially. The reason is clear: Whedon isn't an employee of DC and Berg has been shifted to the Lego Movies division of the company. Johns, on the other hand, still holds a high position at the company, writing high-profile comics for them and co-writing Wonder Woman 1984. Hamada was clearly trying to limit the fallout from Fisher's allegations to former employees, but instead his ploy seems to have backfired. It's an unfortunate situation all round. For Fisher, it was clearly a harmful working environment. If his allegations are to be believed, that continues to affect him. While for DC, the fallout from the Justice League reshoots continues to see more staff dragged into the controversy. Hopefully the investigation into the allegations reveals the truth, and Fisher can gain some closure, while DC can learn from their mistakes on the Justice League reshoots and move forward.